NBA season on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Sunday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Friday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Russell Westbrook has passed the great Oscar Robertson for first overall.
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. And for the Lakers. And they have their big 3 all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Monk is out there with Marc Gasol. James against Harris. And he makes that one. Hey, Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
KD passes to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
The elevated playmaking of Durant, passes like that really bring this team closer together.
Shot from 12. A second chance effort. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Brooklyn ball.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Don't forget, Harden's won an assist title. So, James can really dish it.
Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Harden against Westbrook. Going inside. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. You have to bring much faster help than that.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Monk. Outside Gasol. From deep, James. And the 3 ball is good. LeBron's got 5.
You're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Harden the pass to Griffin. Kicks it out to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Davis. Monk with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Monk, the pass to Westbrook. And he finishes nicely on the way. Westbrook's got his second basket.
Physical defense possible. They could have called a foul there. But Westbrook, he's a beast. He just plays right through it.
Outside Irving. Steps back and fires. Harden kicks to KD. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. He says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game. And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now LeBron. 5 points in the game. Takes it inside and finished off by LeBron.
That's just great persistence from James. Solid at fighting through contact on his way to the rack.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Westbrook with it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
One of the more active and alert players in the NBA. Westbrook takes advantage of defensive miscues.
Good on the second free throw.
One of the big surprises with the NBA draft, the trade of Russell Westbrook. Westbrook let it be known he was open to another move. And it'll be interesting to see how he fits next to LeBron and AD this season.
Westbrook passes to Davis. Durant with the steal. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here is Harden. Now the pass to Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. It's a tie ball game.
The touch on Irving's close range shot is almost perfect, giving it just enough power.
Here's James. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
He's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them the fits out there.
To the paint. And slam dunk by Harris.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
What you love most about Gasol is his passion. I mean, he inspires everyone around him. He competes every night.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets, trailing by 2. Passes it to Durant. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Westbrook kicks to Davis. Monk for 3. They get it back.
Well, if you're the D, you got to box out. So that's just common sense, because when you don't, he hurts you for this type of mistake.
Harden against Westbrook. Pass to Durant. Over Davis. Misses off the right iron. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Monk for 3. Davis kicks to Monk. From outside, off the mark. Brooklyn's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And Harris wide open. He shoots. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Monk with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Back to Monk. Over Harden. Durant with the steal. Takes the 3. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Monk. And again, the Lakers no good.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Third team foul.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
He's a minute close to the rim. When Griffin gets the ball and in the position he wants, you got to whack him.
You know, he's no longer Lob City, but Blake Griffin's
nice. Russell Westbrook. That's the sauce right there. Westbrook with the elite handle gets all the space he needs for the shot.
To the middle, here's Griffin. LeBron with the block.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start. And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. Durant deciding where to go with it. The shot's good. Durant's got 9.
Forget the analytics. Let me tell you the truth. Durant taking the mid-range, that's a great shot.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, so far, both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end. Got a lot of game left to play.
KD finds Griffin. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Griffin's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
There isn't a defender in the league who wants to take on Griffin this side. I mean, he's going to take you to school down there.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Westbrook, and then jammed down as it goes right over Blake Griffin.
Oh, man, don't tell Westbrook that he's in his 30s. Still flying, looking like a young kid out there.
Irving passes to Griffin. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Who knows? If you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams can see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Kevin Durant.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
2 minutes.
Griffin against Westbrook. With the drive, back to Monk. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And it's Davis missing.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range, just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Monk. And, yep, finally dropped after rolling around the rim. Monk's got his second bucket of the night.
Seeing the court like a point, that's Gasol showing the full range of his skills.
On its way from Irving for two. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 8th assist in the game. Here's Westbrook. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Nets trail by 7. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Drains the three-pointer. Harden's got 8 points. Westbrook against Harden. Westbrook kicks to Monk. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Westbrook with the steal. Driving in. It's deflected. They retain possession. And Davis gets it to go.
This first quarter couldn't be going much better for him. 4 for 5 from the field to get things cracking.
Griffin dishes to Harden. The kick out to Irving. And the Nets, another 3.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Here's James. Offensive rebound. Westbrook passes to James. Over Harris. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. And we'll be right back after this. Well, Kyrie Irving at 6'3", one of the most creative finishers in the NBA.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, just practicing all my layups or all my finishes.
Oh, it is indeed the English, the angles. He is a magician out there, Greg, with the ball in his hand.
And his godfather, Rod Strickland, another New York point guard legend who was known for his improvisational finishes. Kyrie had it from the soil.
Lakers foul.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far.
First team foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
We've got Russell Westbrook, Anthony out there with Davis, and it's LeBron James. And it's Bazemore at the 2 guard. That's the Laker 5. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. That one goes in. James has got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court.
Yeah, Westbrook is really racking up points. I mean, the focus he's brought to this game is just incredible.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
He was hoping to avoid a 3rd foul before the break. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
Mills, he's checked in for James Harden.
Patty Mills.
Here's Irving, and he uses the glass on the layup. And 11 points for Kyrie Irving.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Bazemore, no one around him. LeBron kicks to Davis. Left side, Westbrook. Westbrook double team. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bazemore, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Chris with the Fab 5 in Michigan and that powerhouse Kings team with so much shooting and passing. How special was it to change the way the game is played now?
It's so special to see vestiges of our style still in the game. I mean, additionally, not only did we influence the game in fast break, 94 feet of defense, but we also changed the expectation, saying, hey, it doesn't matter what you think of me. I can go out there with hard work on my spot and change the expectation of the game. As far as Sacramento, man, it's just so awesome that, we left our game in the NBA. And what do I mean by that? So many teams now play that offensive style that we had at Sacramento. You need a few keys to do that. You need a great player. You need great passers. You need unselfish guys. You need a family atmosphere. We had it all. This system is set up perfectly for him. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Timeout called, the Nets. And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
It's Anthony with the drive. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's James. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Kept alive, Griffin. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And the timing Griffin has on the glass, he seems to know exactly when to leap up for rebounds.
Pass to LeBron. Over Harris. And James gets it to go on the assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight. Outside Irving. Knocked loose. Griffin dishes to Harris. Beyond the arc. It's good from long range. Harris has got 8 points.
That's his second 3-pointer of this quarter after not getting any in the first.
Westbrook drives in. Anthony, no one around. Again, Los Angeles.
So lethal off the catch. I mean, Anthony's quick at making decisions once he gets the ball in his hands.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That will give him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. No one covering. He's got 14.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And they double up James. Bazemore for 3. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists now tonight.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area.
And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. It's a 14-point game. Anthony with the block.
Blocks like this can get Anthony going. I mean, I love seeing him use his reach out there to alter shots.
LeBron, no luck. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Durant's checked in for the Nets.
Now into the lineup for the Nets, Kevin Durant.
And Brooklyn has possession. They trail by 14. Harris passes to Durant. Bangs home the trifecta. KD's got 12.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Westbrook kicks to LeBron. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Lakers lead by 13.
Oh, great display of unselfishness. Westbrook is solid at realizing when one of his guys is open.
On the wing, Irving. His three-pointers off the mark.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Bazemore for three. Rebound, Brooklyn. And here's Harris from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. He's got 11.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Westbrook double team. LeBron outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And it just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Mills passes to Durant. And Davis sends it back.
Outstanding at using his wingspan to erase shots.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
The Lakers have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
At the line for Los Angeles, LeBron James. 2 shots.
Free throw good, LeBron.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And the Lakers with some changes. Marc Gasol's checked in for Anthony. And it's Malik Monk in for Kent Bazemore. He's off on the second.
Love LeBron's work ethic on the court. I mean, King James, he doesn't just sit on his throne. He puts in the sweat to make a difference on every single play.
And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Here's Westbrook. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
With a high percentage look for Westbrook, the more of these your offense can generate, the better.
Timeout called the Nets.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Outside Irving. The pass to KD. 6 to shoot. And he drives in. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion. Shooting 2.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
Los Angeles foul.
The Nets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And that one falls for Irving. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Monk, no one around him. They get the rebound. Fires for 3. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
And that gets him going here. in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Driving inside. Shot's good by Mills. Mills has got his first points in this one. Outside Gasol. On the wing, Monk. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
It's good to see Monk get chances like this. I mean, easy looks help in getting him into a rhythm.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
That free throw good from Durant.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
James Harden, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Near 7-footer. KD's shooting almost 90% from the line for his career.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
That's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortable move.
Oh, and here comes Monk all alone. Westbrook double team from past the arc, and it's Monk that time on the assist by Westbrook. Monk's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Lakers. Harden surveying the D. The kick out to Irving. Back to Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Oh, dominant move by Aldridge on the glass. Just manhandling the defender and then finishes strong.
Nets trail by 21. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
Oh, no. He's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Yeah, and I love how clever Irving is in handling the rock. I mean, he has some of the best handles ever. He doesn't lack confidence, and he enjoys going right at the defense.
That one wide left. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Harris. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Lakers leading by 19. James in the post, defended by Durant. And it's Davis missing.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Has gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for the Nets, Kevin Durant taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Paul Millsap is checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Westbrook passes to Gasol. The kick out to Westbrook. Trying to get open is Davis. Nice defense from KD. And the jam by Harden.
That's a clever pass right there by Irving. He got the ball to the guy with the better look. Smart.
Ron right side. 35 seconds left in the first half. Monk for 3. Yes! That's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 5th assist in this one. Passes it to KD. Goes up with the stripe. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And no matter who is on him or where he's pulling up from, you better believe that Durant is always a threat to score.
James, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on James Harden.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight, and both free throws good for LeBron. Now here's Harden. Pass to Durant. 2 on the clock. Doesn't go that time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with the Lakers, Frank Vogel. Coach, with your size advantage, were you trying to get the ball to Anthony Davis inside?
Not any more than usual. We just give him the basketball down low and ask him to read. There's been a couple opportunities where they came in double and he found open guys. If he gets single coverage, he goes score.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 29 points, 5 assists, and 1 block. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing it. Most of their shots that come in the flow of the offense, rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
And over to Shaq now, your take on the Nets.
They need to give more energy and effort on the boards. The rebounding delta has been one of the main issues. Probably is they're getting bullied, and I'm not sure that they have the players to change that.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden, and it's Griffin in at center. And it's Westbrook missing. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks.
Great job.
Nice! And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
Here's KD. Rebound the Lakers. Gasol's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the shot goes in. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Griffin passes to Harden. Good, nice job down low.
Well, this is what Griffin gives you. Excellent vision, excellent decision-making with the ball in his hands.
Here's Westbrook. Here he goes. And finished off by Westbrook.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Pass to Durant. For Davis. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. 20 points for Kevin Durant.
And the defender had no chance of keeping Durant from going where he wanted. Nice move to free up space. They made the most of their halftime adjustments. They're shooting 80% so far in the second half.
Westbrook against Irving. And Gasol sends it back.
You got to be wary of Gasol. I mean, he's good at using his length to turn away shots.
Joe Harris. That's his second.
He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
Team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, LeBron James.
And the first one drops.
Taking 2 shots.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Nets trail by 21. Nobody near Irving. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. KD's got 3 assists tonight. Westbrook with it. Guarded now by Durant. Davis, the pass to Gasol. He dishes it to James. Over Irving. Offensive rebound. And finished off by Gasol.
With his size, with his strength, with his brain, there's no reason Gasol shouldn't be able to dominate the game offensively.
Here's KD, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Durant's got 22 points.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
For 3, Westbrook, and there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Lakers making a change here. Jordan's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your
Harden against Westbrook. The wide open look for Durant. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
Westbrook kicks to James, and they pick up 2. LeBron's got 38 points.
Right now, LeBron is in his zone. Getting whatever shot he wants out there. Looking to stop.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
And he hits it and gets hacked down the play. A 3-point possibility. They can convert the free throw.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Oh, yeah, it's getting to the lack of communication, the lack of trust.
Here's Irving, and too long on the shot. Lakers leading by 18. 16 feet away. Westbrook dishes to LeBron. Goes back up, and Westbrook with a nice bucket inside. Westbrook's got 7 points for the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Defensive breakdown. And they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time. He's kept the integrity of their offense tonight by moving and cutting and scoring every time they've needed him to.
Harden the pass to Durant. Good on the bucket. And that's now 27 points for KD.
What a player. Durant making difficult finishes. Looks second nature. Nothing gets to this guy.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Nets.
Harden outside. Inside. Here's Griffin, and it's blocked by Jordan.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Mills is checked in, and Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Westbrook scanning the floor. LeBron with the bucket.
I like how fast LeBron makes decisions, reading the D ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
And the Lakers making a change here. Nunn's checked in. Johnson, a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. James kicks to Westbrook over Johnson. And James gets it to go on the assist by Westbrook. LeBron's got 45 points. Timeout called the Nets. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout. Trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
Now here's Mills, defended by Nunn. And it's Johnson with the jam.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. James, that's a two-pointer. Westbrook passes to LeBron. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Look, from mid-range, they've been deadly all day. It's really opened things up for them at the other end of the floor.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for the Nets. And, yep, another basket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And it's Mills with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Dishes it to Durant. Drives to the hoop. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
You want no part of that when Durant gets speed going at the rim. Stepping in the way is a fast track to ending up on a poster.
James finds Davis. And they double up James. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Brooklyn's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And there's the call on James. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And both free throws good for Mills. You know, Chris, no one wants to see play stop for a coach's challenge, but is that inconvenience outweighed by ensuring it was the right call?
It definitely is, Kevin. You know, we'd rather get the calls right than just be quick. Quality over quickness. So that's how I like to think. But, you know, definitely, you don't want those calls all the time. But, yeah, late in the game, you need it. Guys work too hard.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out.
From deep three-point range, and it's KD with the rebound. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight over Westbrook. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
And Davis has added strength over his career. I mean, it really helps him inside.
KD with it. Picked up by Davis. Here's Harden. That one, no good. Westbrook with the nice D there. From deep LeBron. The shot misses. And it's the Nets taking it the other way to the inside. And stolen by Jordan. Stolen by Durant. Now the dish to Johnson. Here's Westbrook. It's hauled in by Brown. The Nets shooting 48% from the field as a team in this 3rd quarter. And the shot is good. Mills has got 8 points.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
They get it again. In the corner, Nunn with it. He takes it in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Nunn's got his first bucket in this one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Second shot opportunity, and Davis sends it back. LeBron passes to Davis. Double team on Westbrook. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. They get a hand on it. The pass to Nunn. Shot clock at 6. That one's not going to go. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Wasted no time on that one. Durant's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Plays like that are what make Durant impossible to guard. You just can't deal with this pull-up jump.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
It's stolen by Johnson. Harden outside. Shot from 12. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's his second.
It's so funny. I remember with those scouts how bad they talked about him during his time in the NBA scouting and all that, saying he couldn't lift and coming out of college, and he's gotten strong. But Durant's been able to do this with more regularity. Look, he powers through for the bucket. He gets a chance to tack on another point at the line.
And so it's Los Angeles, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. This has been a one-sided matchup, and I don't see any signs of it lessening. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Anthony is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. That's the Laker 5. Davis. Anthony. And staying with the play, Anthony.
Athlete attacks the glass and takes pride in keeping possessions going.
Harden draws the double. KD on the wing. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists. KD's got 39.
Too bad his scoring hasn't been contagious. I mean, they'd be in much better shape if a few of their other guys had picked up some slack.
LeBron with the buckets.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of flowing back into this.
And that one's good. Millsap.
And just so comfortable from that area. Millsap continues to get it done even against tough defense.
Westbrook kicks to James. And got it! Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Pass to Durant. Over Davis. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
And there's a lot of power behind Millsap's drive, which kept the defense out of his way.
Outside, Davis. Rebound, Brooklyn.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. That's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Russell Westbrook.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Up again. Paul Millsap with the rebound. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. And there's a call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
How many times have we seen this move? Carmelo gets the angle, puts the defender in a no-win situation.
Irving. And he gets the bucket. That's 28 points for Kyrie Irving.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
KD with it. Picked up by Davis. Offensive rebound. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And another one. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Irving passes to Durant. Takes a shot at the elbow. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one. Kicks it out to James. Here's Davis. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Durant's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And the 3 off target. Los Angeles leading by 17. And they double up Davis, and stolen by Irving. Harden the pass to Irving. Traps in the tray. Irving's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Drills his third three of the half. I mean, that's 15 points from long range for him today.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
A wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, listening to Frank Vogel talk to his team, his point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. James. And that one is off. Great D that time from Durant. Irving against James. Irving misses. Lakers leading by 17. Baseline try. Outside for Rondo. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Rondo's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
A nice shot by KD.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Connects again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Harden dishes to Griffin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
They get it back. Tries again. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Man, leaving no room for error with the putback slam. Davis doesn't mess around on the offensive board.
Griffin kicks to Irving. Harris against Anthony. And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
Here's LeBron, and another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And out of bounds as Los Angeles Kings possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Anthony with it, picked up by Harris. The drive by Anthony misses from short range. LeBron against Harris. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And he's gotten to his spots and capitalized. He just needs a little more help from his teammates.
Free throw good, James.
At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James.
Good on both. Nets trail by 17. And here's Harden. At the top of the key, Durant. The shot will not fall. Good D by Jordan. Jacks up a 3. The Lakers rebound. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, second chance points again. A huge problem for this team.
Harden the pass to Griffin. KD with it. He's picked up by Rondo. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Durant.
This speaks to Harden's confidence. He knows he can bury these with inside looks whenever he wants.
Here's James. Great D that time from Durant. And so Griffin will bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 17. Good D by Jordan. LeBron against Griffin. The 9-foot shot. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's just superb concentration despite getting hit. James is just excellent in scoring through contact.
For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen, but last year it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
And Brooklyn has possession. KD on the wing. Feeds to Griffin. Rebound the Lakers. Jordan's got 11 rebounds in the game. Another bucket. Wow. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
The turnaround, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter. He got it again. Sensational.
He's scoring at an insane level here, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Yeah, he's on a mission, closing in on third place all-time in scoring.
And Wilt Chamberlain holds both the first and third place scoring marks. First, of course, for 100 points, and third place all-time with 78. Anytime Wilt's... Did you see that?
Well, James isn't afraid of taking some risks, especially with how he dribbles the ball. Completely loses the defense that time.
And here's Harris from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Harris has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Nets. LeBron with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Here's Rondo. No good on the shot. Good D by Harden. Nets trail by 19. Durant kicks to Griffin. Over Jordan. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it left. And a new group in for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Millsap comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And DeAndre Bembry's subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Out to the wing. Aldridge finds Millsap. 5 to shoot. And then Brown with the dunk.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
No fatigue in these fellas. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
Here's Bembry, covered by LeBron. Harden against Rondo. And Jordan sends it back. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Some changes for the Lakers. Dwight Howard's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Ellington comes in for Anthony. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Rajon Rondo. Carter, he's checked in for the Nets. Aldridge. And again, it's the Nets missing. And the Lakers with possession here. And they double up LeBron. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Nets with possession here. A shot's good from Ellington.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped and they put them on the line.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
Carter hits them both. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. James, the shot missing. Good work defensively by Millsap. Here's James. Good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. The finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play us.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.